Hello, thank you for tuning in to Fastlane Auto Sales today. My name is Darren Henderson. I'm the owner of Fastlane Auto Sales. Today I have one of my favorites. If you tune in regularly, you know I love Saab and Jaguar and Ford. And here we are, Jaguar XKR Coupe. Now look at this car. This is a 07 and looks better than anything currently on the road. Jaguar has proven time and time again. You don't believe me, just look up an XK120. Look at a 62 XKE E-Type. Just look at their cars over the years. They always look good. And those cars now, like from the 50s, 60s they had, are just timeless masterpieces. Think 30, 40 years from now, this car will be in that category. Look at it. There's never a day this car isn't gonna look good. I mean, look at the shape. It is timeless and instantly recognizable as a Jag. I remember this body style came out in 07. I bought one back in 08, an XKR Coupe, black on black. And I knew right when I saw it in 07, before you even told me what it was, I knew it was a Jag. I mean, look at the styling, unmistakable. Look at it, the vented hood. Love that right there. Look, we're Supercharged Jaguar. Headlights with headlight washers, Xenons, and they're cornering too, and they're by Xenons, brights and dims. The shark gill on the side. The factory 20s wrapped in light new Michelin Pilot Sports. Cross drilled slotted rotors. Notice how massive they are. I mean, look, this car is gorgeous. And of course, Jaguar always staggers them. You always have a bigger wheel in the back, a wider tire too. But here's my favorite part. Look back here. Look at those hips. Look at the quarter panels. Look where it curves up. It's like standing behind a beautiful woman. I mean, just look at those curves. You just look at it for hours. It's like enjoying seeing a beautiful woman. Those curves. I mean, golly, it's just gorgeous. Like I said, 20, 30 years from now, 60, 100 years from now, this car is always going to look good. It's a Jag and it's an XKR Coupe. Like I said, look at the XK120, look at the XKE, the E-Type, even the XJS. I mean, just Jag's proven time and time again, their designs are timeless. This car will always be a good looking car. And I'll tell you what else I think is cool about these cars too. I've been all over the place. I've been on Route 66, I've been to California, I've been everywhere. And yeah, you see some Jags, but even in high dollar areas like Santa Monica, I was in California, I saw a bunch of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Teslas, G-Wagons, Range Rovers. I saw like 2 Jags when I was there. I mean, just even there in a high dollar area like that, because these cars are limited production. You're never gonna pull up somewhere and it's just gonna be a ton of these cars unless it's some specialty car show. I mean, it's a car that's always unique and rare, and it's always gonna get attention. And don't forget, they kept this body style to 2015, then it was replaced with the F-Type. So someone that doesn't know better, you could tell them you were in a 15, they wouldn't know. Yes, there's small changes, it's the same body style. Someone like me knows, I know the subtle changes, but you rolled up and told someone this is a 15, they wouldn't know the difference. If they didn't know this car quit being made, you could tell them it was a 22 or 23 and they wouldn't know the difference. Because the design's timeless. It still looks like something you'd see. And it's gonna be a car that always looks good. See, the mats and all still look good. Look at the leather, pretty much no wear getting in and out. You have the R on the headrest, real subtle the way they do it. Back seat in these cars is storage. I don't know who Jaguar thought they were kidding. I think it's just for insurance. You ain't been knowing back there. There's the Alpine sound system. He has the bolsters, lumbar, dual memory seats. And the hatch is pretty big. I love the way they do the spoiler on these too. The spoiler's awesome in these cars. And in the back, I've been out of town on these cars. Look, you want to take a little weekend getaway? Plenty of room. Plus, remember that back seat is storage too now. You can put bags back there, plus back here. So you think, oh, I'll get this car, can't travel. Yes, you can. This car, it's got the room. It'll hold whatever you need it to hold. Nice get in and out too, if you notice that opening. Very easy to load and unload this car if you put stuff in the back. Love the quad tips comes on them too. The duckbill wing that comes on in the back. Got the rear parking sensors. See there? I mean, look at those hips, that quarter panel. Like I said, it's like looking at a beautiful woman. I mean, look at it. Love the factory 20s, gorgeous wheels. Jaguar always does a good job with that too. Now, not necessarily the base models, but if you get a high-end model Jag, they've always had cool looking wheels. I mean, look at it. It's just, I mean, it's just a gorgeous car. I mean, how could you look at this car and say, I don't like that? I mean, no way. Asking $14,900 for this car. $14,900. What could you buy this cool for $14,900? 420 horsepower, rear wheel drive. Love the 4.2. Best motor Jag ever did, in my opinion. Has the reverse door, which we're going to open in a minute. comfortable seats, comfortable ride. It's still a Jaguar now, so it still rides really good. This is a luxury sport coupe. Black on black, love the black on black, which Jaguar calls it ebony on ebony, which of course ebony means black. But, I mean, look, this car was $86,000 new, and for a reason. The fit and finish, look, here it is 07, look at the age on it now. And look at all the leather, how good everything still looks. Look at the shape of the car, it doesn't look outdated. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's a car that is always going to look good, always. Never gonna be a day, say, all right, Jag Coupe, it just don't look good. It's just, look at the old ones. Always gonna be a good looking car. Open the hood, the bonnet, as Jaguar calls it, as they say it in England. Supercharged 4.2. And lower the reverse hood, that's cool. Jag's been doing that for a long time. I'm glad they kept that. A lot of car makers shy away from stuff after a while, but Jag, they get something they like and it looks cool, they usually keep doing it. Like the real wood trim they put in these cars, they've been doing that forever. Love the vented hood on these things too. Very nice. Let you hear this bad boy fire up. Supercharged 4.2, this car is strong. That's what I like about it. It's such a good looking car, but yet you have to sacrifice. It still drives good. It doesn't beat you up like some sports cars. It's still very comfortable. You still have room for stuff in the back. You have all these luxury amenities on it. And it's a good looking car you don't see everywhere. Think about next time you pull up, you see all these Mustangs and Corvettes. You don't see a bunch of these cars. This car is a whole different level. The class it is. It's just beautiful. Got the push button start. And here we go. She's got 106, 660. It says washer fluid low. Makes a little message go away. See, now it just has that little icon saying washer fluid low, but you see the clocks there, nothing else. Oop, let me buckle up my seatbelt. So that's the only thing you got, it says washer fluid. See a dual zone climate, heated seats, Alpine sound system, lock and glove box. And I've seen some people manhandle these and they're broke. Notice it is not broke. Notice it locks in place like it's supposed to, where you can slide it forward to cover the cup holders. You got some short sitting up closer. But see some of these that break, that latch could break easy, but as you see, this one is not broken. Got the home link and auto dimming mirror. It's the Xenon headlights. We'll get out, let you hear it. I'm gonna pop the hood too, the bonnet. Oh. I'm astonished. I know I've said this before in cars. In this day and age, with a new Kia is 30 grand and up or a Hyundai, that you can buy a car this cool for under 20 grand. I mean, if you got a job, you're working, and just don't have crazy debt, you can afford a $15,000 car. I mean, this day and age, there's not much money. When I see these zero-turn mowers for 10 grand, and some of these four-wheelers 5 or 6 grand, or these Razors, and these side-by-sides, 20, 25 grand, you're in a Jag Coupe Supercharged for $15,000. Wake up, people. I mean, what are you gonna buy this cool and exotic for this kind of money? I'll tell you what you'll buy. Nothing. I mean, it's a league of its own. Supercharged 4.2, just burn away and love that motor. I know the 5.0 makes more power than the new ones, but I just always like the 4.2. I've had so many Jags with it over the years. S-Type R, XJR, Super 8 Portfolio, XKR. I mean, I've just had tons of Jags with motor. I'm a huge fan of the Supercharged 4.2. I have been for a long time. The 4.0 was good. They had it before, but they went to the 4.2. They really perfected it. The 4.2 was just a masterpiece. I was sad to see it go. XFR, early ones, 09, they still have it. I mean, just, like I said, I've had on how many Jags this motor, and just every time again, bulletproof. Never gives me any problems. Tons of power. I mean, it was just a masterpiece of a motor. There you have it, folks. One heck of a car. Jaguar XKR Supercharged. $14,999, 106 in the miles. Ebony on ebony. Thank you so much for tuning in to Fastlane Auto Sales. Hope you have a blessed day. Check out the website, fastlaneautosales8831.com. Of course, you call me anytime at 334-207-1111. Thank you so much for tuning into Fastlane.